Thank you. It's a beautiful morning outside. We have a wonderful state and a wonderful governor that I'm happy to introduce here. And today we gather to present two very important awards for the state. The Arkansas Envy Award, which we'll do in a few minutes, but we're introducing for the first year an inaugural Environmental Technology Award, what we're coining the TECHe Award, and the governor has inspired that with a lot of emphasis on computer coding and education, in better science and decision making, and in advancing technology for all Arkansans. So we want to celebrate that and encourage that to create solutions that improve the environment. And with that, I want to go ahead at this point in the ceremony and turn the mic over to the governor and let him make a few remarks as we move forward to announce finalists. But before I do that, let me tell you that we believe all you finalists here today are true winners. We had a wide range of nominations this year, and we're quite pleased with the outcome of this and hope for it to build on in the future years as we seek out the best of Arkansans. Thank you.
Thank you, Becky, and I want to express my appreciation of the work that you're doing as director. One of my objectives as governor was to streamline the processes, to have someone that heads up ADEQ that understands the importance of responsiveness to industry as well as protecting our environment and conserving our natural resources, and she has done exactly that. I am delighted that she has been able, with her great team that's here, to reduce the agency size, to have a leaner organization, more efficient, that responds to industry, and it has reduced, very importantly, the permitting backlog by over 50% in air quality permits. That's good for industry. That's great progress. And I wanted to also, before I make additional remarks, to recognize our legislators that are here. Today's a great day because we're celebrating environmental stewardship, conservation. Yesterday was a great day for the state of Arkansas because we passed Arkansas Works. We came together as a state and got the job done, and we see some legislators here, and starting with Senator, introduce yourself, the legislators. Senator? Sorry.
Senator Greg Standards from District 16.
Senator Pierce, District 27.
Representative David Phillips from District 5.
Ward 2nd, District 33.
Representative Lanny Pike, District 23.
Representative Dwight Tosh, District 52.
And Representative Michelle Gray, District 62.
Let's give them all a round of applause. Very proud of the opportunity to work with them, and I know they are also proud of their constituents that are reflected here that have committed a great deal in environmental stewardship. This award ceremony is about two important priorities of mine. First of all, it's about conservation leadership. I grew up on a farm. My dad taught me some fundamental principles. If you're going to make your living on the farm, you've got to protect the land, and you've got to value the land. Just a simple, practical, fundamental point. And whether it's our streams, it's our air quality, we cannot succeed in the other priorities that we have as a state if we do not protect Arkansas as a natural state. And that's a great responsibility of the Arkansas Department of Environmental Quality. And Becky, I want to just express my thanks to all of your team that's here, that's worked very hard to accomplish that objective. And the second important priority I have is technology. And so Director Keogh has created this award that really reflects the best of both worlds, technology, advancement, but also environmental stewardship. I'm a great admirer of President Theodore Roosevelt. Anybody who's a conservationist always recognizes that he was really the first president to set a priority in our national parks on the stewardship of our land. And he was an outdoorsman. He liked to benefit from it. But he was a reformer in so many different areas. Under his leadership, we actually brought together antitrust laws to make sure that marketplace governed. But he also had a high priority in leadership in terms of conservation. And we have to value and conserve our natural resources And if we do not do that, we're limited in our ability to accomplish other objectives in this state. The second priority I have is technology, and to advance that in this state in STEM education, and we have incredible leaders in that field right here. And whenever Arkansas can be recognized as leading the nation in a comprehensive computer science education program, we're doing some great things in terms of technology, and that is not just about education, it's about every field that we have, whether it is medicine, whether it is agriculture, whether it is business, whether it is robotics and manufacturing, or whether it is in terms of environmental stewardship. So all of this combines with where we are today, and ADEQ is setting the example. It is using the e-permitting technology through a mobile application that was developed internally. I'm impressed by that. And that allows us to be transparent in our permitting process. It allows it to be more customer friendly. It is utilizing technology to make things work. And it's interesting to note that 10 other states have followed our lead in this technology advancement. Today, for the first time, we're presenting a TECHe Award. We have 3 TECHe Award finalists, and I wanted to recognize them, just Aerojet Rocketdyne, FTN Associates, and Goodwill Industries, the finalists for the TECHe Awards, and then the 5 Envy Award finalists, Central Arkansas Water, Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, Kraft-Heinz Foods of Fort Smith, Lockheed Martin Missile Defense, the Yay Team of Saline County. I said it right. So I just wanted to actually recognize while I'm here all of those finalists and thank you for the work that you've done to advance the cause of conservation and technology here in the state of Arkansas. With that, I'll turn it back to Director Keogh.
Thank you, Governor, and this is the first time we've come to the Capitol with these awards, and we appreciate the opportunity to do so. This really helps increase the profile and the importance of this in our state. For your benefit, we look at what we do not only as regulatory but outcome driven. And so just looking and reflecting on those finalists that you just described, Governor, I wanted to report back to you that there's been a significant positive impact on Arkansas's environment as a result of just these finalists that stand here in the room. They have recycled nearly 9 million pounds last year, including 751,474, and I know they counted it down to the one, pounds of e-waste. Electronic waste. They've removed 250,000 pounds of hazardous waste. They've reduced hazardous air pollutants by 3.4 million pounds from their operations or their facilities, and they're reducing carbon dioxide emissions by 21,086 metric tons. They've conserved 700,000 gallons of water. So we believe those are acknowledgments that we should congratulate and recognize today. Moving on to our technology focus this morning, last year Governor Hutchinson did, as he stated, make commitments to increasing and becoming a national leader in computer education and the technical competencies in our students as they move forward in their professional careers. There was a science task force that was created to study computer science and technology, anticipating future needs of the state and recommending strategies to anticipate workforce needs. He does understand the importance of teaching young students and extending technical education at the highest levels because expertise is critical for both industrial and economic development of our state as well as environmental outcomes. With the TECHe Award, we showcase just how important we believe technology is to the environmental, health, and well-being of all Arkansans. In a few minutes, Governor Hutchinson will announce the first winner. He has an envelope he'll get to open, and we'll give him the right one. We hope to not replicate the Academy Awards. These are the 3 finalists, as he mentioned, and I believe Becky Allison's going to come forward just briefly and highlight each of the finalists immediately prior to him being able to make that first announcement. At the conclusion of that award, he's going to have to exit, but I will continue the ceremonies to make the presentations, and I'll ask Ken Griffin of his staff to come forward as we present the Envy Award finalist in that award. So please, again, we appreciate your presence here, and I'm going to let Becky take over and describe the finalist as I step to the left.
Our first TECHe finalist is Aerojet Rocketdyne Solar Farm of East Camden. The solar farm, owned and operated by Silicon Ranch Corporation of Nashville, Tennessee, is the largest operating solar facility in the state. It is located on a 76-acre site near Aerojet Rocketdyne Inc.'s facility that produces aerospace and defense products. The solar farm will supply about 30% of the electric power for Aerojet Rocketdyne's facility, as well as providing low-cost electricity for area residents served by Arkansas Electric Cooperative Corporation. The solar farm uses advanced thin film modules and solar tracker racking produced by First Solar Inc. Representing today are Eric Dedrickson, Chris Conley, Gary Vaughn, Dwayne Kanaek, Corbett Lampkin, Robbie Taylor, Mark Case, Robbie Stinnett, Reagan Farr, Jean Hill, Dwayne Hiley, and Sandra Bird. Congratulations, Aerojet Rocketdyne Solar Farm. Come get your picture. Our next TECHe finalist is FTN Associates Limited, an environmental consulting firm in Little Rock for its constructed wetlands wastewater treatment system. Natural wetlands are known for their ability to remove heavy metals and other pollutants from water, but the natural process is too slow and requires too much land to be useful for industrial purposes. FTN scientists and engineers have been able to replicate the process with constructed wetlands that get results efficiently and economically. FTN's constructed wetland systems have removed as much as 90% of heavy metals from wastewater effluent at several industrial sites in the state, including the Remington Arms Company in Lone Oak, Acme Brick Company at Perla, and a former Entergy gas-fired electric generating station in Lafayette County. FTN has shared its knowledge of constructed wetlands openly with the technical community. FTN is represented here today by Dennis Ford, Roger Dodds, Terry Horton, and Rex Robbins. Congratulations. Our third finalist is Goodwill Industries of Arkansas for its efforts in making technology available to more Arkansans through its e-waste recycling program. Goodwill partners with Dell Reconnect for the recycling and proper disposal of a wide range of electronic products, such as computers and monitors, batteries, and ink cartridges. Many of these products contain potentially hazardous materials. In 2015, Goodwill opened a computer lab and subsequently a computer store that sells refurbished, donated computers at affordable prices at its main facility in Little Rock, making it possible for more Arkansans to learn and use technical skills. These skills help citizens compete in an ever-changing world. It has also been an answer for people with financial issues and gives them the opportunity to advance through technology. Since 2009, Goodwill has collected and processed an estimated 3 million pounds of residential and commercial equipment. In addition, Goodwill advises other organizations on how to develop their own e-waste programs. Representing Goodwill today are Chad Albach, Heather Haywood, Brian Itzkowitz, Deborah Lambert, and Lisa Walmsley. Congratulations, Goodwill Industries of Arkansas. And so, Governor Hutchinson, the winner of the 2016 TECHe Award is
I get to do
You
this.
get to do this.
And I tell you, it's a beautiful award. The winner of the inaugural TECHe Award for 2016 is Aerojet Rocketdyne Solar Farm.
Excuse me, we have one more very important award to make this morning. As we reflect back, the Envy Award is not its first year. Actually, this is the 11th anniversary, I believe, of the Envy Award. It was started, obviously, to recognize the actions and activities that are going on across our state, not only from industry, but also municipalities and volunteer sectors, as you just reflected, even in the TECHe Award nominations and finalists. Some have spent thousands of dollars in pollution prevention activities that save more money than they cost. Others have organized local efforts to clean up and protect the environment and to increase awareness and education opportunities for our youth. And we all know it's our youth that train the adults in this world, so we really encourage that as an education model. There are 5 finalists. This slide is reflecting some of our past winners. Are any of the former winners here today with us? Would you raise your hand? I know we have a few repeat finalists, but if you've been a finalist or a winner, could you raise your hands in the room? Thank you very much. We appreciate the hard work. Let's give them a round of applause. There are 5 finalists for the Envy Award. As each finalist is announced, like we did with the TECHe, we would ask the representatives to come forward for a quick photo op with myself and Ken Griffin from the governor's staff will join us. There he is. And we will start announcing that now, and then at the end we will do the grand envelope opening ceremony.
So our first Envy finalist is Central Arkansas Water for its comprehensive sustainability program. The sustainability program includes recycling, fuel savings, energy efficiency efforts at facilities, public outreach and education, advanced pipe replacement procedures, and the protection of drinking water for 400,000 Central Arkansas residents. During 2014 and 15, Central Arkansas Water recycled more than 110 tons of material ranging from paper to cast iron. Energy efficiency results in an estimated savings of more than 390,000 kilowatt hours annually, eliminating 269 metric tons of carbon dioxide emissions. Other activities include a pilot program to purchase retread tires for some vehicles. The utility determined that retreads wear well and last just as long as originally manufactured tires at about half the cost. CAW employees promoted sustainability through a rain barrel project at the Little Rock Zoo, and yearly they take part in a cleanup around Lake Maumelle. Its representatives here today include Tad Bohannon, Jane Hurley, and Thad Luther. Congratulations, Central Arkansas Water. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas is our second finalist. ECA was chosen as a finalist for its sustainability efforts that include recent investments in wind, solar, hydroelectric, and biomass power generating projects that all produce electricity at lower costs for consumers. ECA partnered with Aerojet Rocketdyne in the construction of the solar farm in East Camden that provides electricity for residents in the area with 0 carbon dioxide emissions. ECA's new subsidiary, Today's Power, Inc., provides installation services for private solar power projects in Arkansas and nearby states, Representing today are Mark Case, Bill Conine, and Dwayne Hiley. Congratulations, Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Kraft-Heinz Company is our third finalist for its comprehensive sustainability and recycling efforts at its Fort Smith food processing facility. Highlights of the company's efforts include achieving zero landfill status in 2012 by recycling or reusing all waste materials produced at the plant, reducing material usage by 25 million pounds a year by converting from glass to plastic jars for packaging, saving nearly 800,000 kilowatt hours of electricity a year by using a variety of energy efficiency practices, resulting in a reduction of 552 metric tons of carbon dioxide emissions and recycling nearly 5,000 tons of waste in the past 3.5 years. Its representatives here today are Mark Lindgren, Drake Magruder, and Robert Neal. Congratulations, Kraft-Heinz Company. The fourth Envy finalist is Lockheed Martin Missiles and Fire Control Camden Operations Facility, represented today by Lauren Derrick, Rick Gandenberger, and Nelson Hernandez. Last year's sustainability activities include recycling nearly 378 tons of materials, including almost 18 tons of hazardous waste, designating almost 170 additional tons of material for waste-to-energy processing, and recycling over 7,500 gallons of used oil. Since the beginning of the facility's silver reclamation program, more than 40,000 troy ounces of silver have been reclaimed from paint. For years, the staff has worked with Camden Fairview schools to produce an Earth Day contest that encourages reduction, reuse, and recycling and teaches students about environmental sustainability. Congratulations, Lockheed Martin. Our last Envy finalist is the Youth Environmental Ambassadors, known as the YAY Team, sponsored by Recycle Saline. This group conducts recycling education programs in all 25 Saline County public schools. The YAY Team also offers single-stream recycling collection in all the county schools, collecting more than 25,000 pounds of materials in 2015. The group conducts e-waste drives at 2 schools this past year, diverting nearly 5,000 pounds of e-waste from landfill disposal. Last year's Refashion Bash gave students from kindergarten to high school the opportunity to strut their recycled fashion designs on the runway. The second annual bash is set for next month. Their representatives today are Kathy DePelsmaker, Tiffany Dunn, Jim Irwin, Michael Grappe, Corey Kordsmeyer, and Sherry Schilling. Congratulations, Recycle Saline and YAY Team. And the 2016 Envy of Arkansas is
Maybe I should talk for a few more minutes. What do you think? My staff knows I love to do this. I will say that this award, as well as the TECHe Award, not to diminish either one of them, is an award, but not unlike the Arkansas Traveler certificate when that is presented. It comes not only as recognition of your efforts, but also a challenge to go out and be an ambassador for your goodwill and good works across our state and even across the nation. And I know we have some finalists here that have continued and have been finalists here before. We encourage you to continue to apply and continue to do the good work that you're doing in our state. So please share with us. I know a number of our finalists last year did work with us and held workshops about what they were doing across the state and helped our staff. And that was an excellent learning experience for a number of other of our businesses and industries. So you lead the way, and I appreciate the opportunity to encourage and celebrate your win, but also to challenge you this next year to help us spread the message. So the winner is, of the 11th Annual 2016 ENVI, or Environmental Stewardship Award, Kraft-Heinz Company of Portsmouth. As you see, the award is a shiny award, but it's a shining also example of what what a business can do to improve their bottom line and also improve the environment as they go forward in making a successful business. So thank you again for your efforts at Heinz, and to all of you finalists. Our TECHe Award, if you haven't seen it, I think it's still in the room. It's a new creation that we had custom made. Quite different from the Crystal Shiny Award up here, but focuses on technology. There it is in the back. We'd like you to stop by and look at it. It was quite a creation, and actually we recycled a few products to make it. So anyway, it was a great opportunity. Anyway, thanks for being here today. Appreciate your attendance and your willingness to celebrate. And I would ask any of you to join us next week at our PC&E Commission meeting in our commission room if any of the finalists and winners could join us, or a representative, as we would like to present you to our commission on Friday next week. So please contact us for details. Thank you again for being here. Bye-bye.